You're out there in the woods hunting, you want this bow to be as quiet as possible. Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery here with a bow hunting tech tip. Today we're going to talk to you about ways to quiet your bow. One of the first things you're probably going to want to look for is to see if you've got a string stop. This device here, when you release the string, it comes forward, hits this rubber end here, and it just about kills any noise that your string is going to make. Most of the newer bows are going to come with a string stop, but if you happen to have one that does not, it's possible that you can add one. That's one thing that you can do. Limb savers. This is a device that's made for a split limb bow here. So you would slide this rubber device in between these two limbs and it's going to kill vibration. If you happen to have a solid limb bow, they also make a limb saver for that as well. Again, that's going to reduce vibration, which is going to kill the noise. Another thing you may want to look at are your arrows. Maybe you're set up for 3D, you've been shooting all summer, and so you've been shooting super light arrows to get flatter trajectory. A heavier arrow is going to make your bow quieter than a light one. That light arrow coming off your bow, it may have a distinct crack to it, noise. Here is a Victory Rip Extreme Velocity arrow. This arrow weighs 5.9 grains per inch. On the other hand, I have a Gold Tip Kinetic. This one weighs 9.5 grains per inch, so this one is significantly heavier. They're both 400 spine, so they're both spined correctly. You could shoot either one out of your bow if you're supposed to shoot a 400 spine arrow, but obviously the heavier one is going to be quieter. And then finally, probably the most common thing you want to think about is some sort of string silencer. String silencer on your bow is going to take out the twang. Right here we have monkey tail, Matthews monkey tail. That's what this does. When you release the string, you got two of these, it's going to deaden the sound. So there's all kinds of string silencers on the market. You can find whichever one you like aesthetically, whichever one matches your setup. So cat whisker is probably one of the most common types of string silencers out there. It's also one of the most effective. It's just a series of rubber strands that you're going to tie onto your string, and it's going to kill the vibration. So I'm going to tie this on here. We're going to start out by tying just a simple loose knot. This is wax string, and the wax helps the knot hold. I'm going to take my cat whisker, wrap it around the string there, pull down tight. I'm going to go underneath. Again, pulling that tight. You want it nice and tight on that string because we don't want it to slide. I'm going to do a double knot there. Tighten that down. Go around one more time. Another double knot there. Finish off my knot. Just going to cut off my ends here. Burn my tag ends down. And then just take my scissors and I want to separate these ends. And you can see when I do that, the strands are separating. The other end, I'm just going to pull these. And now you've got a string silencer. And so a string silencer like this is when you release that string, it's really going to deaden that string sound. Obviously you would get two, you would take another one and tie it on the bottom right here and you'd have a set of them. That's going to make your bowstring nice and quiet. So those are some tips for making your bow quiet. If you have any questions, you can check us out at lancasterarchery.com.